National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. It's the Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. On night, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. Across the way, you've got the head coach of the Bears. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. Off we go from Soldier Field. Duvernay, will be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick of the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamental decision-making, and then guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Not fun here. Third and a lot. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Williams hit and loses the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. The shotgun snap for Prescott. That's made by Pickens. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. In the middle, he's got his man complete. That pass play good for 22. First down, Cowboy.
And the Cowboy first down.
Carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second down.
Prescott The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defense's strategy down here defending their own red area, Mike, is either takeaways or field goals. And I think that last sack, this drive is trending a little bit more towards 3. A couple plays ago, it was looking a lot more like they were going to give up 6.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air. And when you 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. They run over center with Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So, at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
3rd and goal for Prescott. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Montez Sweat. He gets into drop-up, and it's going to set up 4th and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 31-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
On 25-yard line.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll go play action here with Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Dante Fowler getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
3rd and long. Here's Williams, and that is incomplete.
And that's now their 2nd time failing to convert here in the early going on 3rd down. And talking to him this week, 3rd down efficiency was going to be such a critical element of the game. They knew 1st and 2nd down were going to be hard to pick up big chunks, and they were going to find themselves in these manageable 3rd downs. And when you get opportunities to hit them, you've just got to make these plays.
The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. This is 3rd and 6. Play action now. Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back side of midfield. Gervon Dexter. He's in there in a drop-up. And it leads to fourth down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the deep. Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll go again with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Swift, the ball carrier. The tackle by Kenneth Murray.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
Second and 11.
39-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. And let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
Here's Torrey Taylor now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback. He can play H-back. He can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run after catch. I think he's a good fit because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
And it's third down.
Now Prescott gonna make the read and keep it himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 10, Bears nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And nothing doing yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
On the give, it's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Pass is caught at DJ Moore. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
Savon Rebel on the coverage.
Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Trayvon Diggs on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 11.
Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
Santos on for the
This
field goal.
from 30 yards out.
30-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 10-3. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Peyton Turner working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way because he continues to end up on his back.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And it was really the lack of production on 1st and 2nd down that put them in this hole to begin with, Mike. So I think going forward, more execution on early downs, more efficiency. Don't wait till 3rd down to convert for a new set of downs. Be aggressive on those 1st and 2nds and take the fight to the defense.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
On the tackle. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here's Dak to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jonathan Owens.
Prescott now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Now Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain of 6. And the Cowboy 1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's into the blue. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Bears 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and 1.
On second down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Complete to DeAndre Swift. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and
Here's Williams now to throw. Moving left. Off he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
Makes it third.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try to run for it, and he's going to have a Bears first down. He'll wind up gaining 8 on third and 4.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bears.
Now Williams.
First down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Williams. He'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Luther Burden. Incomplete. Donovan Wilson on the coverage.
On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. Prescott on first down. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. The tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
Made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Play. 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Taken down
3rd and 7.
41. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
The shotgun snap for Prescott. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Cowboys.
Now a toss play, running left, and this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the Bears' 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Prescott. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. No give on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Now it is 1st and goal. Williams. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Montez Sweat. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Dak. Into the hands of Pickens.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That pass is caught by Burden. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the option, it's Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Defenses always have to make a decision, like how do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
1st down. 1st and 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's 19 yards for the 2nd straight play. They are rolling. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the left side, he's got Komet. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Williams to the air once more. Forced out left. Taking off. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
He was brought down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Williams to throw on 2nd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Osa Odigizua. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bears are back within 2 scores. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Ooh! They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, here's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Dayo Odangbo getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They fake the jet sweep and will head it up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Dak to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams to the perimeter. He got Odunze on the out. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tap.
3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
At the 41-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work, and they are well on their way to making it 2 straight victories after the Week 1 loss as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
30-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First down, Dallas.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Prescott from the gun on third down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down, Cowboys.
Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it brings up third.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on third and 1. They'll run on the draw. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Prescott now. He'll drop this down to Williams. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
A 38-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams now to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Odunze. A gain of 4 brings up
On second down, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a shot.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
You know, Mike, importance being placed on yards after the catch. We're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. This one is complete. It's Pickens. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And it's third down.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.